Yeah, man, this that round one continue, man. I told y'all my video be stopping on me, man. This shit was getting great. This shit was getting great. Like I said, Lux paint masterpieces. But yeah, we gonna just continue the shit. He said, um, after that, put your ass right back in the lion's den. I am him. You was flyered in. No promotion. Look how that little line means so much. You was flyered in, no promotion. Get it back in the Lions Den. You was flyered in. Remember, meaning nigga, you was flyered in. You was cooler in. You was a flyer nigga then. Flyers in FLY. You were flyered in. No promotion. Get it? Flyer promotion. Flyered in. No promotion. How it ends with the Lions Den shit. You talked all that smack and they put your ass right back in the Lions Den, nigga. I am him. You was flyered in. No promotion. Just that little couple words mean so two meanings. You feel me? You was flyered in. No promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. I was cooking, but got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Now his head locked in submission. Baby boy, you gon' Kawhi Leonard try us when you gotta show the team he rapped to Godzilla. Look, that whole Ving Rhames shit, I should have stopped it there. That shit was super fire, and the crowd didn't catch shit, but the got back to him cooking Ving Rhames. You know how in Baby Boy, Ving Rhames had his back cooking when Jody walked in. He was in his mom's crib cooking this shit. Yeah, had his back to him. He's saying, you were flyered in, no promotion. I couldn't talk, meaning continuing after the promotion shit. You were flyered in, no promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. I was cooking. But I got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Now his head locked in submission. Basically, while he was promoting, popping all this shit in these blogs, no promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it, meaning preparing for him. I was in the grit getting it. He even gonna show you with his hands. You know what I'm saying? I was cooking up my rounds. I was in the grit getting it. But I got back to him. I was cooking. Ving Rhames in the kitchen, meaning he was telling Verb all that shit he talking is cool though. I got back to him once I got done cooking. You know what I'm saying, and getting my rounds together. But you know, Ving Rhames had his back to him cooking to Jody. You know what I'm saying, in the kitchen. But I got back to him, you know what I'm saying, no promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. In the grit. Grit is also breakfast, grits. I was in the grit though, in the hood. I was in the studio. I was working. I was in the grit, nigga, getting it. Meaning getting my rounds together. I couldn't do all this extra promotion this nigga talking about in these blogs that I don't over promote the battle like he doing. I promote the shit. I just do it my own way, nigga. I ain't gotta oversaturate this shit. That's why he says some things you gotta make weight. Don't over promote the shit. So fans ain't got enough to think about when it come to breaking the bars down and it's time to catch them. You giving them extra shit to focus on. But like he said, but I wasn't. That's why he said you were flyered in, no promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. I was cooking. Cooking meaning also working. I was cooking. I was, you know what I'm saying, getting my rounds. I was cooking. You know what I'm saying? Ving Rhames in the kitchen. I was cooking. I got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Nas head locked in submission. Ving Rhames scheme continues. They cheered too early. They got back to him cooking, meaning I got back to him, got back to Verb. But also got back to him is the double meaning of Ving Rhames had his back. Yeah. But then he said his head, now his head locked in submission. He ended it with, you know, now his head locked in submission. Well, now his head locked into this shit. He gotta battle me now. Now his head locked in all that talk shit and all that extra talking. I got back to him. Now his head Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Now his head locked in submission. Meaning he locked into this shit now. We got paid. We signed contracts. Now he locked into this shit. He finna have to submit. His head locked into submission. The double meaning to that is it also ends the baby boy scheme with Ving Rhames in the kitchen because Ving Rhames had Jody head locked in submission. Remember when he was like, Lil Jody, call for your mama. Yeah, that part of it. Now his head locked in submission. That's why I said I got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen, meaning nigga, I'm the older nigga. I'm me, nigga. I'm the alpha male in this situation, nigga. You the boy. That ties in it as well, cause who he saying is who in this Ving Rhames shit. But also the baby boy scheme. That's why he even used the words baby boy. You know, by calling dude verb baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Baby boy, yeah, he said that, but his head locks in submission. That's what I was talking about. The triple meaning to that head locked in submission. Not only the baby boy part of where Ving Rhames had Jody head locked in submission. Not only now that he here, he's locked into this submissive. He got to do this shit. His head locked into this battle now. All that popping shit is out the window. We here now. You locked into submission. Not only that meaning, but also verb head is locked into submission. His head, he got dreadlocks. His head locked into submission. It's a play on that. Headlock, dreadlocks too. His head locked into submission. Listen to it. No promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. I was cooking, but got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Now his head locked in submission. Baby boy, you gon' Kawhi Leonard try kill us? See how he ended that, baby boy, you gon' Kawhi Leonard? But baby boy, you gon' Kawhi? Meaning that's what Ving Rhames said why he had Jody locked in submission. You gon' Kawhi for your mama. Kawhi for your mama, Jody. That's why he ended it with, baby boy, you gon' Kawhi Leonard try us? You gon' Kawhi Leonard try kill us? Meaning, you know what I'm saying, Jody ain't no killer. Ving Rhames was a killer in that movie. You gon' Kawhi Leonard try kill us? When you gotta show the team, he rapped the Godzilla. High builder. Man, he rapped the Godzilla. He ended the baby boy scheme with, you know, baby boy, you gon' Kawhi Leonard try kill us? Meaning he brought Kawhi Leonard and the whole Raptor scheme with baby telling Verb in that part that you gonna Kawhi Leonard try kill us? Nigga, you gonna really come up here and try to cry and do that bitch and shit versus a killer? You know what I'm saying? Talking, you gonna Kawhi, you gonna be bitching up here in this battle like you be doing every other battle about the crowd not feeling you? You gonna Kawhi Leonard try kill us? When you gotta show the team he rapped the Godzilla, meaning, nigga, he Raptor, I'm Godzilla. What's a Raptor to Godzilla? But also Kawhi Leonard, Raptors, he's the Raptors Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? He's the monster on that team, the Raptors. He's the Raptors Godzilla. That's the second part of the scheme with the Kawhi Leonard shit. He got off the baby boy shit and brought that into a new scheme while talking to the nigga Verb about, nigga, you gonna cry up here? You gonna cry against a killer? Well, nigga, you rap the Godzilla. But basically, nigga, I'm Raps Godzilla, but you a Raptor to Godzilla, but also Kawhi Leonard is the Raptors Godzilla, basically, because he's the best on that team. He's their Godzilla. On the Raptors, you're the Raptor Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? But, then he said, see how it all come together. No promotion. I couldn't talk. I was in the grit getting it. I was cooking, but got back to him. Ving Rhames in the kitchen. Now his head locked in submission. Baby boy, you gonna Kawhi Leonard try kill us? When you gotta show the team, he rapped the Godzilla, nigga. I ain't even catch the team he slipped in there. You gotta show the team he rapped the Godzilla. You know, show the team. Let me show my team he rapped the Godzilla. I gotta show the team, but the team, the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard is the team Raptors Godzilla. And then he went to high builder. See, it's all rhyming. High builder, but dig this. High builder, but dig this. High builder, meaning I'm a high builder with these layers of rapping that I'm doing. High builder, but dig this. Up here, down, builder, dig. That's a double. High, but going up here and then now down here. High builder, dig this. But dig this. Because for me, this is coming down a notch. Basically, battling you is me coming down a notch. You know how like a bum would do with Bumblebee getting that intruder alert. Verb, what I'm saying is this shit gotta stop. Meaning I gotta stop taking, you know what I'm saying, coming down a notch for you niggas that keep calling me out and do so much on the internet that fans make it like if I don't respond, I'm scared. And if I do, you know what I'm saying, that's what they wanted. You know, this shit gotta stop. But then he said, you know you was dead. Meaning, let's stop this shit, man. Why you call me out just to get a name on your sheet so you can be looked at as he battle Lux, he battle Mook, he battle Ars, he battle. His resume automatically gets him in no matter what trash shit he spit up there. Lux is, you know what I'm saying, thinking about that angle while saying, you know, this shit gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Ain't this the same college student that was going noodles? Yeah. He said, ain't this the same, you know you was dead. Ain't this the same college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Well, they brought a study buddy to get you two to the head. But two to the head. Study buddy, college, tutor the head, study buddy. How all that ties into it is one scheme. But he used Verb best bar from his Mook battle when the crowd went crazy at that regular ass bar. I'm about to go noodles like a college student. He said that verse Mook. Verb said that verse Mook. And the crowd went crazy like he said some uber lyrical shit. Swear to God, y'all. Back to these bars, but swear to God. And Verb, Lux was there at that battle, Verb versus Mook. So he took the best line Verb spit in that battle, the only memorable thing he said. Because niggas can't tell you one other Verb line. I swear to God they can't. They'll Google that shit, but they can't think. They'll pause like a motherfucker. What did he say? Shit at all. But nah. Lux just took that best bar, memorable bar from that battle that made the crowd went crazy and said, y'all telling me, I mean, first he led it up with, you knew you was dead, meaning, nigga, and how that goes into two to the head, you knew you was dead. He started it and ended it just perfect. You knew you was dead. Ain't this the college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Well, they brought you in a study buddy to get you two to the head. He took that best line and made it a hot song, basically. He took Verb best college line and best bar in that battle and made it and turned it into a college scheme that's crazy. Way more fire than just that line Verb spit. He took that and went crazy with it with his own college bar. They brought you a study buddy to get you two to the head. He made it a whole scheme. You made it a line. He made that shit a whole scheme by saying you knew you was dead. Ain't this the college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Meaning, ain't this that Verb nigga that spit that shit? That say he been going noodles like a college student? Ain't this the college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Well, they brought you a study buddy, meaning smack everybody. They done brought you somebody to compare to get you tutored, to get you two to the head, to come up here and kill you in this battle. And also two to the head. That's why he did his fingers with his. Y'all see it when it come out. I swear I tried to drop the footage, man. I swear for y'all I tried to do that shit. Niggas was not letting me do that shit. YouTube, he was like two to the head with the gun with his fingers, but also and he even did this with the book like a study buddy. All his acting was on level and they was missing all that shit, just waiting on simple ass punches. That shit was crazy. But wait till y'all see this shit, how I'm explaining it. Swear to God, y'all gonna get it when it's being said, because y'all gonna have seen this and remember how it break down. But yeah, he said, ain't this the college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Well, they brought you a study buddy to get you two to the head. I mean, study buddies do help you get tutored ahead. You know, in college you call a study buddy, they'll help you get tutored ahead in your classes. You know what I'm saying? Get you tutored ahead. But also, two to the head is how you say the word tutor. Tutor the head, meaning You know what I'm saying? You knew you was dead. 2 to the head. You know what I'm saying? But they brought him a study buddy. That ties in. All this shit is double meaning. It ain't just a punch at the end. The simplest words mean double meanings, which is why you got to use particular words to sell it. But after he said, you knew you was dead. Ain't this the same college student that was going noodles? Yeah. Well, they brought in a study buddy to get you 2 to the head. I would have dropped you sooner, Basuda, but I wanted to serve you clean, you know. Oh, it's vegan verb now. But for the record, I guess the Burger King, for, you know. Who knew the process in the food could taste like such ecstasy? Watching me Molly Whopper Jr. Come on, man. They heard, the crowd heard Burger King and Whopper Jr. and damn near tried to boo that shit and missed the whole scheme. How the angle, look how he set it up. Niggas, that shit is fire, and niggas didn't even catch the middle shit that he was saying. Heard two words, and did he just spit a Burger King and Molly Whopper Jr. bar just to say Molly Whop? No, dummy. No, dummy. You not listening. You are not listening. Watch this. I would have dropped you sooner, Basuda. Basuda is the Spanish word for trash. Unhealthy trash, you know, Basuda. Go look it up. Basuta, Basuda, trash. I would have dropped you soon, calling this nigga verb trash and telling him I would have did this sooner to you, nigga. I would have killed you sooner up here. I would have dropped you sooner, Basuda. Hold on, where was I? I would have dropped you sooner, Basuda, but I wanted to serve you clean, you know. You know, since you vegan verb now, since you, everybody say vegan verb is the person that you gotta beat, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather serve you clean. I could have did this back when you know what I'm saying? I could have beat you trash, but I'd rather serve trash, clean, trash. Now that you done stopped you eating healthy and they call you vegan verb, it's a play on that, you know what I'm saying, that niggas didn't catch. Which he also said the process and the food, processing food, but the process and the food, the process to this shit and the food that come from it, the money, they didn't catch that shit, how that ties into the vegan verb, trash, clean, processed food, Burger King. It's all a double scheme about him being clean now, being vegan, and niggas saying, oh, nobody can beat the vegan verb now that he done got clean and juicing and eating these vegetables and he vegan verb. Can't nobody be vegan verb. It's a tie-in to that with the different, you know, going from processed food to vegan food and being a vegan. It's that. Also, you know what I'm saying, a play on, I could have did this sooner. I could have beat you sooner, Basuda. Trash. I could have, but it rhymed. That's why he said it like that. I could have dropped you sooner, Basuda. But I wanted to serve you clean, you know. I wanted to serve you. Basically, I'm finna serve you up here, nigga. I wanted to serve you clean while you got clean. Why now that you vegan verb and the fans saying you can't be beating shit, all that crazy shit. I wanted to serve you clean, you know. It's vegan verb now. Look how he set it up and what they missed. I would have dropped you sooner, Pasuda, but I wanted to serve you clean, you know. Oh, it's vegan verb now. But for the record, the Burger King, you know. Basically, oh, it's vegan verb now. You cleaned up, you healthy, you eating right now. Oh, it's vegan verb. Well, for the record, the Burger King, you know. Meaning the fans talking about this nigga, the king of battle rap, for some reason. That you wait till you see his hand movements and all that. You'll see what I mean. He's saying, but for the record, that's why he said the way these fans tell it, the Burger King. Burger is a word, New York slang word for calling nigga a lame. See, that's how it ties into the Burger King that y'all didn't catch. And these fucking mosquitoes and shit. But for the record, the Burger King, you know, meaning for the record, they got this nigga crowned as king, talking about he beat Mook and all this crazy shit when he done lost battles upon battles, you know what I'm saying? But for the record, the Burger King, you know. Who knew the process and who knew the process in the food would taste like such ecstasy watching me Molly Whopper Jr. See that Burger King Whopper Jr., but not just Molly Whopper is saying, you know, he basically saying who knew the process and the food would taste like such ecstasy. Who knew me doing this to this nigga would taste like such ecstasy watching me Molly Whop his ass. Molly Whopper Jr., he's my junior, he's my son. Y'all, Molly Whopper Jr. Molly Whop is an old 90s term we used to use for beat your ass. Nigga molly whopping, bro. I went outside, bro was out there molly whopping dude, bro. He couldn't stand up. Swear to God. Molly whop fam. But yeah, who knew the process and the food would taste like such ecstasy watching me Molly Whopper Jr.? Well, the process and the food, who knew that if you say it fast, processing food, the process and the food, processed food, vegan verb, Burger King is processed food, serve you clean, trash, basuda, see how it all ties in? It's not just Burger King and Whopper Jr. just to sell a word to say Molly Whop. It's way more than that. It's an angle with a double entendre. The angle is who knew it with the process of doing this shit, cooking and writing for this nigga, and the food I'm getting from it, the money. Who knew the process and the food would taste like such ecstasy? Tastes so good watching me Molly Whopper Jr., watching me beat this nigga. Molly Whop him. My junior. But y'all didn't catch the third meaning. Molly, ecstasy. Who knew the process and the food would taste like such ecstasy? He did like that. Who knew the process and the food would taste like such ecstasy? It tastes so good. Molly, watching me Molly Whopper Jr. But Molly and ecstasy is also two words that has to do with drugs. Niggas on them mollies, niggas on that ecstasy. That's also another play with words, wordplay. While saying processing the food would taste like such ecstasy watching me Molly Whopper Jr. He did his hands like that too. Molly Whop as in, Molly is part of, Molly Whop as in fight, but also Molly is another term for drug like ecstasy. But also how the scheme about vegan verb, processed food, that's the third scheme. Who knew? I wanted this, you know, I could have did this sooner, Basuda, but I wanted to serve you clean, you know. Meaning I wanted to beat you while you your best. Niggas say you clean, you vegan verb. Oh, it's it's vegan verb now. Meaning, oh, that's who you is now. That's your new name. Oh, it's vegan verb now. Well, for the record, the Burger King, you know. Meaning, all that vegan shit, you still a burger. Meaning, a lame in New York, son. You still a burger, nigga. You fool. Oh, it's vegan burger, two things that are the opposites, but you are, which one are you really, nigga? For the record, the Burger King, you know, for the record, they say this nigga king, but for the record, the Burger King, for the record, verb is king, basically, is what niggas is out here claiming. For the record, the Burger King, you know. But who knew the process and the ecstasy would tastes like such ecstasy watching me Molly Whopper Jr. Processed food, vegan, trash, did this sooner, vegan verb, Molly Whopper Jr. And then after that he went into lose to this loser. Y'all gotta be shitting me. And let's see. Y'all forgot about how this dude scrub just because he got a new cut. Meaning, you know, scrub, you know what I'm saying, just because he got a new cut, dreadlocks and all that extra shit. Y'all forgot the dude scrub. Lose to this loser? What, did y'all forget the dude to scrub? Because he got a new cut? Because these dreads and shit, that hides who the nigga really is all of a sudden, they scrub? But it's a play on how you keep your hair scrubbed. You know what I'm saying, but the dude scrub. Y'all let all this shit slide off, baby buck, smooth butt. Forget that the dude scrub because he got a new cut. And I always forget to remember the DNA on you new niggas just ain't it ain't got the boot cut. Boot cut jeans. Y'all jeans ain't got the boot cut. He said, I forgot to remember the DNA in you niggas jeans made y'all makeup. The DNA in you niggas jeans ain't got the boot cut. Well, you boot cut jeans, it's a play on that, the fabric, but also y'all jeans ain't got the boot cut. It ain't for the camera. It ain't what I spit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that crack. It ain't got the boot cut. Y'all makeup, y'all DNA, and y'all jeans. See how jeans mean? Just that one word says two things. Genes as in your inner genes, your genes, DNA genes. Y'all, the DNA in y'all jeans ain't got the boot cut. Get it? But how that means, just that one word, genes, means two things. Genes is in, you know what I'm saying, your makeup, your DNA, and your genes, but also your jeans, like boot cut jeans, the cloth, the pants, jeans. Your jeans ain't got the boot cut. And then he said, I always forget to remember, y'all forget the dude scrub just because he got a new cut, but I always forget to remember the DNA in you new niggas just ain't got the boot cut. I mean, look, life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it when these niggas who turn nuts get it twisted. Cause you ain't telling me screwed up. Screwed up, well, that's a Houston slang. Cause you know, chopped and screwed, he screwed up. He had to, you know, that's good writing. You gotta pander to the crowd in some of your lines, you know what I'm saying? That's why he did the ballroom shit, cause it was being held at the Houston Ballroom. This battle was being held at Houston Ballroom, and he used that venue, Ballroom, in a scheme that I did earlier in my previous video. But you got to use certain Houston terms to pander to the crowd, get them engaged. But they didn't catch the whole scheme and how it landed with something they say in Houston. Look how he said, after he ended with, y'all DNA and jeans ain't got the boot cut. I mean, life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. Meaning, life, like eating healthy and all that vegan verb, that's a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. It ain't gonna fix your rhymes. It ain't gonna fix who you are. So life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. That's why when niggas who turn nuts get it twisted, get it, twist, all these things you have to do with a tool set or tools and fixing and screwed up, screwed, nuts, twisted. That's another part of the scheme that I just caught. Screwed up, nuts, and twisted. All are words that got to do with this nigga crazy thinking he could beat me up here. Niggas who got it twisted, but they didn't let him know he screwed up. Meaning nuts screwed up, but also he screwed up thinking he finna come out here and beat me. They forgot to tell him he screwed up. But another meaning that I was previously going into before I caught all those words that got to do with crazy, screwed up, twisted, nuts. Nigga, you gotta be twisted. Nigga, you nuts. Nigga, you screwed up in the head. Get it? Nuts, twisted. Life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. Get it? Life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. When these niggas who turn nuts and bolts, you turn them, twist it, which is another scheme, because you ain't tell him he screwed up. You ain't tell him he screwed up. The first meaning is already, you know what I'm saying, this nigga, you know what I'm saying, that they DNA ain't got the boot cut. Life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it, nigga. It ain't gonna help you beat me. Nigga, you done turned nuts and you got it twisted. You got it fucked up, verb. Cause these fans ain't tell you screwed up by calling me out with all this extra shit you've been popping in these blogs. You done screwed up. That's the first meaning. The second one is, you know, tool. It all got something. It's a scheme about things you find in a tool set or a toolbox, or you know, and screws and nuts and twisted. All things it got to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. Tools you use to fix stuff with. Life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. When these niggas that turn nuts get it twisted, turn nuts, because you ain't telling me screwed up. Screwed also got something to do with fixing, life, tool, life, fix it, turn, nut, screw. Yeah, that's the second meaning, but that third meaning that I caught on camera just now, that crazy, turn nuts, this nigga Verb done turned nuts and got it twisted. All words that got to do with crazy, psychiatric shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas didn't catch that. Now how you cheer? How they ain't catch none of them entendres in the crowd. Wait till y'all see this shit on camera. Wait till y'all see how he say it on camera. I'm just saying the words how he said them, kinda. Cause I done watched the shit a lot of times. Like when these niggas who, like he said, life a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. When these niggas who turn nuts get it twisted, cause you ain't telling me screwed up. You out here getting fully bullied with punches, but they gonna make him feel good long as he threw one. Basically, that's why he said screwed up, like Houston niggas say it, but then threw one rhymes with that, meaning, he out here getting fully bullied with punches. Niggas out here in these battles punching you to death, but the fans making you feel good as long as you threw one little punch that took forever to build up to in the first place. So the fans, trying to avoid you from pandering to them and heckling them, saying they ain't catching shit and they against you. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel good as long as you threw one punch, but everybody against you is throwing haymakers back to back. And they making you feel good as long as you threw one. Hey, yo, they said Verb got moved. I said, to do what? And the crowd went crazy on that part. Because his charisma, how he said it, to do what? A Verb got moved, meaning niggas was like, Verb got moved in that battle. He beat him, he got him. He was like, a nigga was like, hey, yo, Verb got moved. I said, to fucking do what? Cause I hope you don't mean he got him as in he beat Mook in that battle. I was there, nigga. You can't talk that 2-1 U1 shit to me, nigga. You grew some, but it was gruesome. That nigga crazy. That's what he said. I ain't saying that. That's what Lux said. He was like, that's why it rhymes with screwed up. Through one. To do what? Talking about Mook. See how all that rhymes? It was a scheme, and if you watch it, you will see what I mean. My fault. These shit's getting all over. He said, when niggas turn nuts and get it twisted, because y'all ain't telling me screwed up. You out here getting fully bullied with punches. You out here getting fully bullied with punches. Bullies punch on you, saying niggas is out here bullying you, punching you in these bars and shit, but the crowd making you feel good long as you threw one. And then somebody told me, hey, yo, Verb got moved. I said, to do what? Meaning, nigga, to do what? What do you get Verb moved to do? Go get him something from the store or something? Because I hope you don't mean he got him in the battle. But yeah, the crowd went crazy because that was funny. That shit was funny. His charisma. He was like, to do what? I was right there, nigga. You can't talk that 2-1 U1 shit to me, nigga. You grew some, but it was gruesome. Gruesome, that's a wordplay. You grew some, meaning you got better. You grew some, but it was gruesome. It was ugly how he did you. Niggas saying Verb beat Mook are insane. These are niggas who only can catch side note for a minute from these bars. These are niggas who can only catch simple ass bars, give the battle to niggas they can catch easy, because Mook was killing this nigga with angles, with schemes inside of bars, inside the angle, inside of bars, with wordplay and street shit all mixed together. Niggas just thought that shit was so long that they just up Verb 1 because we can relate to him more. He a dread nigga. Everybody got dreads and shit now. All these little niggas and new battle rap fans, they already didn't want to fuck with Mook because Mook, Verb sold that bullshit angle just like he do, all in the promotion of the fights. Verb always try to gain an extra edge by saying little extra shit to fans You know, what has Mook done lately? He ain't really battling nobody. Him and Lux think they the makers of this shit, but don't really take nobody and all. You know, whatever they can get the fans' mind on instead of just the bars and what's said in the battle. Because the battle is what we judging this shit off of, not no extra shit you talking about. But fans heard that and was like, well, you know what I'm saying? He said that in the interviews, and now they thinking about that, so they already against Mook and shit. It was like Migos versus, damn it, a lyrical nigga like, I don't know, Fabulous, Jadakiss. That's how these new fans are. They want popularity, not lyrical bars broke down, shit crazy, schemes, and long as the nigga says something they can reference really fast, that's why Lux going into this angle about, nigga, you did not beat Mook. You can't talk that 2-1, you won. See how that rhymes? He said, he even said it like that. You can't talk that 2-1, you won shit to me, nigga. You gruesome, but it was gruesome. See how 2-1, you won, gruesome and gruesome. That's rhyming, and niggas ain't even catching just that little portion that's all rhyming. And the angle that Lux is saying, basically, nigga, you can't talk that 2-1, you won. You can't tell me you beat Mook 2-1 all on Twitter and Instagram popping shit after that battle to help sell it for the fans. Because you know this internet is a tool and these new fans are going off that alone sometimes. Who doing the most? Talking the most shit and all this instead of just the bars and shit niggas was saying. Because Mook, wait till I break down that. Wait till I do that Mook versus Verb and tell me Verb won that shit. You niggas gonna be wild. Like, damn, did he just say that? With that? With? Yeah. Niggas don't be listening and they give it to whoever they call easier, whoever had more swagger and can appeal to them. That's what niggas. Now, if we breaking this shit about bars, Lux fucked Verb up. This only the first round. He killed this nigga the second round, Verb. And the crowd just wasn't feeling Lux angle in the third. Y'all will see when I break down the other rounds. But yeah, these niggas killed him lyrically. Verb be saying some shit, but niggas letting it be known that, nigga, your resume has got what fans popping shit and making you feel famous. You know what I'm saying? Like you in Mount Rushmore. Your lyrics ain't doing that because really, I think Goods is better than Verb. I think Hollow better than Verb. I know Av is, but because of how long niggas been in this shit and shit like that, niggas let that carry too much weight instead of what these niggas is saying. You know what I'm saying? Jordan was remade and can be remade. But yeah, back to it. I'm just saying, I was going into that Mook shit. I still think Mook beat that boy 3-0. Beat Verb. And that ain't no biased shit. That's my honest on my granny life feeling. When I break down bars and what each nigga said, like I'm doing now with this Lux shit, wait till y'all see it live, man. But yeah, he said, you can't talk that 2-1, you won shit to me. I mean, you gruesome, but it was gruesome. The goddamn fans got you looking like a fool, son. The fans started laughing in the crowd after he said that. And it rhymed. 2-1, you won. You gruesome, but it was gruesome. These fans got you looking like a fool, son. These fans out here catering to you too much. Got you looking crazy out here. These fans out here got you looking like a fool, son. What's left to teach you? Gotta tell a student he tripping just to get him on the school bus. Got you looking like a fool, son. School bus. But look how what he said. After he said, fans got you out here looking like a fool, son. What's left to teach you? Teacher, what's left to teach you? You won't listen to shit nobody trying to teach you. What's left to teach you? I gotta tell a student he tripping just to get him on the school bus. See, he talking about that Mook angle still, and niggas don't even know it. They think he going to a whole nother just bars to be talking some shit. This nigga telling a story from front to back that niggas ain't even catching while in the middle of catching all these bars and shit. I had to really listen to this shit like reading the Bible type shit. This nigga Lux is a god in this shit if you don't pay attention. And that ain't just jocking a nigga, that's real shit. This nigga painting a picture. Look how, you wanna see how it ties into the Mook shit? Watch. You can't talk that 2-1-U1 shit to me, nigga. I mean, you grew some, but it was gruesome. Goddamn fans got you looking like a fool, son. What's left to teach you? Gotta tell a student he tripping just to get him on a school bus. Well, a little kid, he calling verb his student, his kid. What's left to teach you? Teacher, student, kid, tripping, school bus. That's a scheme in itself. The angle he's saying against this nigga though is what's left to teach you. What else can I teach you if you gonna really believe you be Mook with that shit? I can't teach you shit else about schemes and bars inside of what's left to teach you. Gotta tell a student he tripping. Basically gotta tell my student this little nigga he tripping thinking he be Mook. Just to get him on the school bus. Just for me to school him, I gotta tell this nigga up here he tripping thinking he won that battle. You can't talk that 2-1-U1 shit, nigga. You tripping. You tripping. I gotta tell you that just to get you, just to school you. But he said it in a witty way. What's left to teach you? Teacher is how you say the word teacher real fast too. Teacher, student, school bus, tripping. Well, you do gotta tell a little kid he tripping just to get him on the school bus. We going on a trip. We tripping. We going on a trip. Tell a student that, and you can get him on the school bus quick as hell. He gonna be happy as hell. A little student kid, kindergarten student. See, he calling this nigga his student, but that's the triple entendre. Tell us what's left to teacher. That whole school, teacher. Gotta tell a student he tripping just to get him on the school bus, and it's keep rhyming. Gotta tell a student what's left to teacher. Gotta tell a student he tripping just to get him on the school bus. Excuses, nigga, excuse us. Basically talking about us as in the real legends. Because, Verb was, after he so-called beat Mook, he was, everybody that said he didn't and all that other shit, he was like, excuses. See how it still ties into that angle that Lux talking about? Excuses. Excuse us, nigga. Well, if you break down the word excuses, it's spelled excuse us. I mean the way you say it. If you say the word excuses, excuse us, but really excuse us, meaning us as in me and Mook. Nigga, excuse us for having an opinion. That's what he's saying. You talking about excuses. Nigga, excuse us. And that's when he went into some stepping into this nigga space shit. And he was on Verb. He stepped into that nigga face and then said, he was like, excuses, nigga, excuse us. You's a fucking fraud, nigga. Look at me. You's a fucking fraud, nigga. That just want applause from the crowd that y'all get this nigga credit. I pull his Discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? Pause. That nigga, did y'all catch that? Tell me y'all caught that. When I first heard that shit, I went crazy. Crowd, look at me, nigga. Think about it. And he was all in Verb face, pointing in his face like, look at me, nigga. You's a fucking fraud. That want applause from y'all get this nigga credit. Talking about you's a fraud, nigga. You ain't nothing about you real. You's a fraud. Who want applause from y'all, meaning the fans. Who want applause, you begging for applause. Who want applause from y'all that get this nigga credit, meaning y'all the one that get this nigga all this credit. And he ain't really spitting shit, you know what I'm saying, super fire. It's just easy for y'all to catch. He said, you's a fraud, nigga, who want applause from y'all to get this nigga credit. I pull his Discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? That rhymed, but also I pull his Discover card, meaning discover who this nigga is. I pull his card, nigga. You know the hood say that. Don't make me pull your card, nigga. What's the charge if it ain't debit? Meaning what's the charge, nigga? What background what charges you got on you that niggas can look up? What gun case? What charges, nigga? What court case? What delivery? What possession? What anything. That's why I said you's a fraud. Now you peeping that whole double meaning scheme. First he telling the nigga basically, verb, you a fraud, nigga. You ain't that nigga you rap about, you talk that shit, but you ain't about that action like your name called for. Verb, you ain't an action though. You ain't about that action. He played on that earlier. You will catch it in my earlier video. But he said, basically telling the nigga, you's a fraud. You ain't about what you, that rap shit and talking about what you did to niggas. You ain't about that for real. Cause, I'll pull your discover card. Basically your discovery. What charges you got. You know, it should be for public viewing if you do got cases. What charges you got, niggas? You ain't popping shit. You ain't selling shit. You ain't on shit. So quit lying. That's why he's saying you a fraud, you a fake, you a fraud who just want applause from y'all. Get this nigga credit. I pull his discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? Nigga, if you ain't pulling your credit card to swipe something, nigga, you a fraud, nigga. You ain't got no charges other than pulling the debit card, swiping it, nigga, or some shit. Basically, and the double meaning is that's all words that got to do with credit, debit, discover card. I'll pull his discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? Fraud, that whole scheme, fraud, use a fraud, but fraud, debit, credit, discover card, like a discover card with numbers on it. I pull his discover card. That's the second meaning with wordplay crazy. Use a fraud. Who want applause from y'all? Get this nigga credit. And ended it with debit. Use a fraud. Who want applause from y'all who get this nigga credit, but credit is in credit debit. I pull his discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? What charge you got, nigga, if it ain't a debit card charge? And then he went into, nigga, you don't thug at all. See how that ties into the fraud and how he's selling the angle now about how, nigga, you ain't about that life. You ain't about no action. You ain't gonna shoot or fight shit. Or sell shit either that you talk about you doing your rhymes. That's why I said, I pull his discover card like, what's the charge if it ain't debit? Nigga, you don't thug at all. Button bars. Why lie about a gun was involved just so a bar could get off? Basically, why lie in your bars, nigga? Why lie about a gun was involved just so a bar can get off? Just to sell a punchline or some shit. Why lie about a gun? Meaning, can y'all step outside of this gun bar shit and really rap? Can y'all be lyrical about anything else other than comparing a gun to another reference or situation? But also telling this nigga, you know what I'm saying, why lie about button bars? Why, I guess Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying, said this also, button bars. Why lie about a gun was involved so a bar can get off? Meaning, why be fake? Nigga, rap what you about for real. Don't rap about no shit just cause it's clever. You ain't in these streets. But why lie about a gun was involved just so a punch could get off? And then now he finna go into the bar he talking about. Why lie about a gun was involved just so a punch could get off? Oh, you gon' ride up, iron low like you anemic. No, nigga, you gon' high duck. Saw iron, got low, and took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, nigga. How is that nigga played on the fact that Verb ducked Iron Solomon on RBE? Y'all don't remember that shit? The crowd couldn't tie it together, so they missed the whole shit. It flew clean over their head. After calling the nigga a fraud and saying he don't thug at all, and why lie about a gun was involved just to get a punch off, then he told the nigga the punch he talking about. Oh, you gonna ride up, iron low like you anemic, which is a epic bar that Verb spit in another battle that everybody remember him for. Iron low like I'm anemic. Yeah, that's a Verb bar that he spit. He said, but Lux playing on that one bar that he taking that nigga best bar ever, the only memorable real bar that we know from Verb. Lux taking that and flipping it so crazy on his head and show him how he gon' switch. He used the same words that Verb used, only in a different scheme about Verb ducking Iron Solomon. Look how he said it. You gonna ride up, iron low like you anemic. You know that's how Verb how he start off his showtimes. I ride up, Iron low like I'm a neat. You know, that's how he started off. Well, Lux is like, that ride up shit is a play on that too. See how he layered? Oh, you gonna ride up. Iron low like you anemic. Meaning making fun of this nigga bars. You lying, nigga. You ain't gonna shoot shit. That's why he say, why lie about a gun was involved just to get a punch, for a punch to get off. Oh, you gonna ride up. Iron low like you anemic. Lies, nigga. You gonna hide duck. Saw iron, got low, and took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, nigga. Get it? You gonna hide duck. Saw iron and got low. Iron low like I'm anemic, but used them iron lows in a different way. Lux crazy with it. He said, no, what you gonna do is hide duck, meaning you duck Iron Solomon, nigga. You was scared Iron Solomon was having a good year, nigga, and you didn't want to stain on your vest right before Lux, because that shit makes battlers look at this battle coming up crazier. So you ducked them. Who you scared of if you lyrical, nigga, and you claim you a legend and the king of this shit? Why you ducking Iron Solomon? Pardon me, a white boy. No disrespect, but why you ducking Iron Solomon? You know what I'm saying? You saw you gonna hide duck. Saw iron, got low, meaning you ducked, got low, hide, duck, low. Those are words that got something to do with ducking. You know what I'm saying? You saw iron, Iron Solomon, got low, ran from him, you ducked, took the check for Lux, signed the contract with Smack for this battle, and went to Neiman's, nigga. Neiman's and Saks or whatever store in New York where you can get fly outfits and all that. Basically, you took the check, ducked RBE battle, and RBE checked you for that shit because you were signed in the contract, which Lux gonna go into that shit in a crazy way, crazy scheme about how Verb got checked by RBE for ducking Iron Solomon and didn't, you know, Lux is being direct. Verb wasn't this direct. He was just rapping words. This is a historic battle in the making. You have to talk about certain shit this battle, certain personals, because it's needed. This has been in the making like forever. This the battle of all battles niggas been waiting for. Tech 9, rest in peace, promoted this shit for right as he found out it was finna happen, him and Jay Black. This is epic. You know what I'm saying? You can't just rap words. You gotta get to a lot of angles and shit. And Luck is doing that, talking about a lot of shit. But this nigga Verb was just rapping words, and niggas that could, slow niggas that could just catch simple shit, gave this nigga Verb the battle on some hype, popularity, dreaded, look like me. He's the battle rapper for these times, no matter what he say, type of fanning out, stand shit. Swear to God. Swear to God. And you hear me breaking this shit down, these schemes with bars inside of bars inside of bars, with witty wordplay inside of an angle. Verb was not doing this shit, I swear on my mom. But, like he said, you gonna ride up, iron low like you anemic. Lies, nigga. You gonna hide duck. Saw iron, got low, took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, nigga. And then they called time on my nigga. Then they called time on him. He predicted the shit. Did he not say in the beginning of the battle, I'm a mind reader. You gonna be timekeeping the timekeeper. And next thing you know, it come to fruition, like he said it would. And Verb was looking over, making sure they was clocking this nigga too. And calling time, they was like time. But after he got caught, niggas didn't see it, but I seen Verb get caught, and then he tried to tell Lux, oh, no, go ahead, rock out, this on you, keep going. He tried to switch it up. Y'all will see that shit if you paying close attention. He'll keep looking over at Nunu Nails and them to check what time it is, and why Lux still rapping, and what time it is. What you worried about, nigga? But then he said, he told Lux to keep going. So it stopped the momentum because the crowd was going crazy after that iron low. You gonna ride up, iron low like you anemic. Lies, nigga, you gonna hide duck. Saw iron, got low, took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, nigga. and the crowd went crazy because they knew about the angle. Not everybody caught it, but you know how one nigga cheering, everyone start cheering not to look stupid like they can't catch shit. So they start cheering. That type of shit was going on through the whole battle. It'd have been dead because niggas is slow. That's just the facts, man. I know it take a while, but some shit is simple. But after he said that, got low, took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, the crowd went crazy. Then they yelled time, but he had to finish. He was still momentum. That's momentum ending out a round. That's important. But they called time on him just like he figured they would. And then Verb finally told him to go ahead, just like Clips did during their battle. And he was like, "No, go ahead." So he said, so Lux ended it with his round ender. He was like, "What we fussing? Because when we was on the corner, wasn't nobody in your corner on the corner?" Talking about that video when him and Lux was going at each other on the corner on 15 Minutes of Fame or some video. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. Lux was in the blue shirt going back and forth about this battle getting set up and when they was going to go at it. Yeah, he said, why we here? What we fussing for? What we fussing cuz? Meaning, you know, what you fussing about? You know what I'm saying? Why is we even here? Basically, we here because wasn't nobody in your corner on the corner. See how he using that whole corner word in different ways? Because they was on the corner and wasn't nobody on that corner in Verb corner when they was talking shit to each other on that video. He said, "What we fussing cuz? Wasn't nobody in your corner on the corner?" I told you. Like when Beasley walked up. He was like, "Wasn't nobody in your corner on the corner looking like you was getting cornered?" Woo-hoo! Look at all that corner talk, but fire, the way he used wordplay. Once they finally let Lux finish his first round, he was like, "Wasn't nobody in your corner on your corner looking like you was getting cornered? Is that why we were here? Because there wasn't nobody in your corner on the corner and you was looking like you was getting cornered just for talking?" Just for running your mouth, basically. Just for talking. And then when Beasley walked up, "I thought I told you, nigga, I'll let you eat after I get my bricks off," which is exactly what Lux told that nigga Verb in that video. He ended his round like that, but the momentum would have let it hit harder if they wouldn't have called time on Lux at the end of his first. Niggas not looking at that either. That was a momentum, crazy. Crowd was going crazy off the duck iron, anemic bar that he flipped about Verb ducking Iron Solomon. Crowd was going crazy and they cut the nigga off like time after that. And he was gonna go into what we fussing cause wasn't nobody in your corner on your corner looking like you was getting cornered for talking. Just like I said when Beasley walked up, "Nigga, I'll let you eat after I get my bricks off." See what I'm saying? Telling Verb basically, "Nigga, I got to get time for you after I'm done working, nigga. You gotta wait. You ain't important to me. You ain't done nothing really to me to deserve me yet." But yeah, man, that was the end of round one, man. I know that was long and I know it was 2 videos, but thanks for letting me rock out. Y'all the real MVPs. And I hate YouTube had to make me do it like this. I hope they don't block this shit. Because first I did it with the video, because I ordered it and I did the same shit, but then they wouldn't let me upload that. Copyright infringement and all this silly shit. If somebody know how to help me, man, send me a message, please. Because if I could give it to y'all how he was, you know, and not get copyright, I'm not trying to do nothing illegal with this shit. I'm just trying to break down the bars. I don't get paid for this shit. My views ain't really like that yet, to be honest. I'm trying to get there, but they blocking certain shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, Lux killed that boy. Verb wasn't saying shit. He clearly killed that boy first round. Was being direct, had a lot of angles, and with those angles, bars inside of bars mixed with references. You know what I'm saying? All that tied into a round masterpiece, personals, all of that. And Verb was just rapping words, you know what I'm saying? "I ain't afraid of your God. They call him the god of hip-hop. Well, I slash your guard. Y'all see Sensei, I see slices. Fucking house dog." Swear to God, Verb was saying that shit. Fucking house dog. Y'all see Sensei, I see slices. I'm God sent. Your world don't phase how mine phase. Like, this nigga was saying some crazy shit, weirdo shit, and they was going crazy. Like, this nigga was spitting some angles with bars inside. None of that. I swear on my life, y'all, man, I wouldn't lie about that shit, man. Verb nice when he wanna be. And that round I just broke down, that was just Lux first. His second was his best round. Lux second, wait till I drop, nigga. Wait till I drop that. He killed the nigga with the whole heavy metaling. His mind heavy metaling with a nigga he know rocking. Heavy metal rock. You know, I'm the one they rave about. Rave, gothic, punk. I'm gonna make it gothic for a punk. You couldn't stunt with me in the mosh pit. See how, that's the second round. That's just to give you a preview of what he said the second round. But he was telling Verb he's scared. He did all this popping shit in blogs because his mind, he's scared. His mind racing, his conscience heavy, meddling with a nigga he know rocking. Heavy metal rock, but his mind heavy from meddling with a nigga like Lux, who he knows rocking. Nigga, you know I'm rocking. I'm what's up. But I'm gonna make it gothic for a punk. All genres of white boy music. Rock, heavy meddling, gothic. Wait till I do round two. Because he also had that Aladdin scheme that niggas just heard Will Smith and Aladdin and just missed the whole rest of the shit, like, and what he was saying. He also had the whole, you may be Showtime, just not at the Apollo, nigga. You want to know how I know? And killed that nigga with that. And wait till I do round two. That was Lux's best round. And this round was fire. When y'all see it on camera and his hand movements and how he to the, and all that shit and charisma and how he talking to this nigga and how he, in the second round, he also did that Hitman shit. That's a rap you should have remixed, nigga. Remixed, nigga. And the crowd went crazy because, Hitman be doing them remixes in his battles. Lux incorporated that and, was talking about how when he ducked, y'all hear it, because I had to go into this shit to explain it, but that was round one, man. Loyalty or nothing, gang. Go to my Instagram. I told y'all, Bars Over Basic 88, to see the actual videos of him doing it. But you make sure you watch these, because it'll hit you better. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining it on the Instagram videos, because Instagram ain't like YouTube. They'll let you put some shit up. I ain't making money, so I got the actual Lux videos of him doing this shit on my Instagram. Remember, Bars Over Basic. I created a new channel on Instagram. Bars. I think I put it in my I'll put it in my description like I said earlier. But man, Bars Over Basic 88. Bars Over Basic shit is basically what I'm saying. But my username on there is Bars Over Basic. And Lux is the picture. That's how you will know it's me. It's Lux Funk's Flex picture when he was up there rapping on Funk Flex Freestyle. That's how you will know it's me. And y'all will see the little videos and shit. You feel me? But man, I'm signing off, man. This was a in the car bar breakdown of Lux shit. You feel me? I do it for y'all. Wait till y'all see that shit live and then remember what I said. And then listen to Verb rounds and tell me y'all think Verb won. He was killing that nigga, man. Lux is crazy with his pen. And schemes and double meanings and triple entendres and words that gotta be there specifically to sell some other portion of the bar. Niggas is not thinking about that shit because it's too much to think about. It's like niggas reading in public in high school. They worried. So they laugh at the class clown. They make the class clown the popular nigga. That's this Verb and Lux situation. I swear to God. Think about what I just said. But this J Reed, man, Loyalty or Nothing gang. I hope y'all enjoyed it and stayed through the whole video, man. I'm about to go back in the crib, find something to eat. My mouth been having this white shit, pause, fucking phlegm and stupid shit. But yeah, man, bar breakdown, Lux vs. Verb, round one. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share this shit. Send me a message if you know how to get past this copyright shit. so I can do it the right way, with me really reacting while the video of the battle is going on. That should be crazy. I'm gonna get it right, but if y'all got any ideas, whoever you is, man, help a nigga. Fuck. Because I had to do this shit by just giving y'all the lyrics from the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the fucking memo thing. I typed all this shit. That took forever to do. But man, Loyalty or Nothing Gang, Bars Over Basic, 88 is the Instagram. Shit, come back for more. Round 2 will be dropping. Y'all know round 2 gonna be dropping. After I upload this, I'll probably do round 2 tomorrow, tonight, or some shit like that, depending on work and all that. So, man, signing off, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thanks for still subscribing. And tell a friend after you share this to tell another friend. And when you tell that friend, tell that nigga to tell 5 more of his friends, dog. 100. I'll get at y'all in a minute, man. In a minute.